Alright guys, how you all doing? I'm Fiesta here, and today we have NVIDIA RTX 4090 getting 2.7 GHz here in this test, coming from WX0 here, and as you can see, the GPU clock is at 2.7 GHz, and the wattage, as you can see right here, the board power draw is also 446. And we also have another score here, and that is much higher than before, and that is 3.1 GHz. That's right, that's a lot of clocks coming from 4090 here, and you have to also consider the board power draw, which is 492.8 watts. So yeah, that's a lot of power coming from 4090. So we can already tell it's gonna be really power hog, and of course the GPU clock will also be fast AF. So yeah, we'll see if that performance per watt is gonna be good or bad. Probably bad, because that is crazy amount of wattage, even though the performance is looking good. And next up we have Moore's Law is Dead, discussing about RTX 4070 leak here. This is what it's gonna show. That's right there is the presumably leaked 4070 right there. The cooler design, of course. So basically the same thing. And probably the fans look smaller, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. They also discussed the Titan leak for the Ada Lovelace, and there's bad news. And that is, if you look into it, right there, it says, due to tripping breakers, melting power supplies, and sometimes melting itself. So yeah, that's right. RTX Titan is that strong and that much power hungry that it sometimes melts itself, which is a big problem, and that's why we're not hearing any sort of RTX Titan update here. But now we do have something, again, coming from Moore's Law, that, and his source is telling him that RTX Titan is very power hungry, and there are certain problems with it, that it also melting, itself. So yeah, so basically Titan is not coming anytime soon, because they still have to work with that so that it doesn't melt itself. Next up we have a Triple forum saying, giving us an information about the 4080 16 gigs, and if you look into it, it's getting a score of 28,929. So yeah, it's a lot of score. And if you look into the GPU clock here, the GPU clock is clocking at 3000 megahertz. That's right. Basically what we saw with the 4090, it's gonna be the similar case here. And the power draw is gonna be 333, basically 350, 330, around that. So not bad. Like, the wattage doesn't look that bad, but again, it's 3D Mark TimeSpy, so it's not gonna, suck all of it. It's a synthetic benchmark, still cannot give us the whole picture here, but still, that's a board power draw of 330 watts, which is, again, impressive. And also, GPU clock is also impressive. Again, the performance per watt will matter the most. But yeah, there we go. There's a 3D Mark score coming from a Triple Farm here, and the TimeSpy score looks promising. And lastly, we have Intel Core i9 3900K getting an overclock of 8.2, and this is a Intel Creator Challenge PC modding finale that they were showcasing. Here, one of the overclocking with liquid nitrogen got 8.2 gigahertz. That's right. It's probably the fastest overclock that we've seen till now. So yeah, that's a massive amount of overclock. And as you can see, the core speed right there, 82,000 megahertz, basically 8.2 gigahertz. So yes, that's a lot of core speed. Of course, it's liquid nitrogen, so it doesn't matter, but for world records, it does. Alright, that is it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe, and please tell me what do you think about the RTX 4090 and the 4080 being 3000 gigahertz plus core clock. Hopefully the performance per watt will be good. Can't really say anything about it because it seems like it won't be, because yeah, it's just a synthetic benchmark for now. In terms of gaming, we don't know.